We're about to go out here and make some things happen. Doing this thing called Bass for Cash. All right, let's get to it, guys. All right, I think we need a proper intro. What's good, everybody? It's just your neighborhood angler, MoneyBass, out here about to do this thing we call Bass for Cash. Now, I get out here on a weekly basis and see how many fish I can get to the boat, guys. Today, we are definitely going to be out here for a good time, not a long time. I think we have about an hour and a half on the shot clock. I think I may have been just a little bit late today. I see Bass Tid said, guess who's late? He said, guess who's tardy? I think it would be yours truly. But yeah, guys, so we get out here on a weekly basis. All you have to do on your end is subscribe to the channel, guess the weight of the fish, and bam, just like that, you can walk away with a nice cash payout. Now, we're going to head out to an area and see if we can find some big fish today. Getting ready for this thing we call the Big Bass Battle, which will be taking place this Saturday from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. We have anglers representing Florida, Texas, Iowa, Alabama, and I'll be in Georgia, guys. We'll see how we can hold up against these Texas guys. I'm really wanting to see how much weight these what the big fish is these Texas guys can bring in. Shout out for Fishing for Dollars. I see you in the chat. All right, let me see. What do we need to do before we get started? People always ask about the boat. So you know what we can do? Let's make a quick video and show you guys the boat. And then I got a box in the mail. So we'll open that up and let you guys see what we got for that too. But before we get rolling, let's go ahead and make a quick video, guys. How about that? How fast do you think this boat right here will go, guys? I'm rolling in a Nitro Z20. Pretty day out here. It is pushed by this Mercury Pro XS 250 horsepower 4-stroke motor. People talk about they go 60, 70, 80 miles an hour. All right, so here we go, guys. How fast do you think this boat right here will go, guys? I'm rolling in a Nitro. I don't like that one. Let's redo that. Let's redo it. How fast do you think this bad boy will go, guys? I'm rolling in a Z20. Man, you know what, doing these things live sometimes? Let's start back over. Look, this is take three. You guys see how I do my content out here. How fast do you think this bad boy will go? I'm out here rolling in this Nitro Z20. It's being pushed by this Mercury Pro XS 4-stroke 250 horsepower motor. Some of you guys talk about 80 miles an hour. I go about 70. How fast do you think this bad boy will go? I'm out here rolling in this Nitro Z20. All right, we'll go ahead and roll with that one, guys. It's being pushed by this. Just get this out here real quick so we can get started. What a good title. Is this the fastest? Let's see, is that a good title? And then we'll do a quick unboxing. And then we're gonna roll out, guys. All right, there we go. So we got that being uploaded. All right, so now the other thing that I wanted to do, and we can make another quick video while I'm doing this. Shout out to Pure Alaska. He said, you could call it gripping and ripping. I like it. I like it, gripping and ripping. All right, we're gonna open this box up real quick. It looks like they sent part of my shipment, but we'll see. It could be the whole thing in here. Maybe they squeezed everything into this one box. All right, let's see what we got, guys. Don't you love it when the UPS truck shows up? Don't you love it when you get some new toys in the mail? Let's see what we got, guys. Oh yeah, got that right there. Does anybody know what that is? I always change the hooks out. Got me some tournament trailers, pop-Rs. Got all the goodies in here. Don't you love it when you get some new toys in the mail? Let's see what we got, guys. Oh yeah, got that right there. Does anybody know what that is? I always change the hooks out. Got me some tournament trailers, pop-Rs. All right, we'll save that one and let's do one more. Let's do one more and try to go through this stuff real quick. Summertime is top water season. Let's go through a quick rundown of some of the baits that I like to throw. You guys see that? You see that one right there? I might have to throw that today. It is looking good for me. Happy early birthday to your partner, MoneyBass. Summertime is top water season. Let's go through a quick rundown of some of the baits that I like to throw. You guys see that? You see that one right there? I might have to throw that today. It is looking good. All right, let's go ahead and save that one too. All right, guys, let's get rolling. But actually, let's just take a look. So I got my backup hooks ready. Had to get some new chrome on chrome action going on. Oh yeah, okay, we're ready, guys. All right, so for the big bass battle, you guys know my best bet is gonna be going after these fish on top water out here today. So let's go ahead and do some gripping and ripping. Is that what you called it, Pure Alaska? Let's get to some gripping and ripping. All right, make sure you guys hit the like button on the way in. Shout out to Beards and Bass. I know Beards and Bass is gonna be out there looking for some big ones this Saturday. We got Buck Squad tuning in. Buck Squad said, "Have you caught anything yet?" We have not even started fishing yet. We are just getting out on the lake. So we haven't even made the first cast yet. So have not caught anything just yet. What's going on, Chauncey? Out there doing it big on the BFL scene. All right, let's see what we can get going. All right, Beards and Bass, you said you sent me a few. Were you talking about pictures? What were you talking about, Beards and Bass? I saw your message while I was running. All right, let's see. Let's see what we have out here today. What do we have here? All right, so we're just gonna make a few quick stops. Gonna see if any of these big fish wanna come out and play. All right, Beards and Bass says Saturday is closing fast. He said I sent you some. Okay, so did you see the new thumbnail? I sent you an email. If you go to FishXLive. Oh, shoot. They're schooling. And right when I tried to hurry and change, I had took a hook to the finger. I always got to keep my topwater ready, guys, because it is schooling season. It's topwater season. Topwater all day. All right, so did you see the new thumbnail, Beards and Bass? There's a new thumbnail for the big bass battle. If you haven't seen it, go over to, he said he's driving me to check it out in a bit. Okay, yeah, so just go over to FishXLive.com. FishXLive.com. Click on the tournaments tab. I want somebody to go and take a look at it and tell me what you think. And let me know, who all do you see on the new thumbnail? All right, drop a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me. Drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I see. All right. I see something out there hitting on top. Shoot, I got a rod in my hand and holding the other ones with my kneecap. All right, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. All right, appreciate that. All right, so who can take a look at the thumbnail over on FishXLive and let me know, what anglers do you see on the, Wade said, if you hear something, say something. Who can take, oh my God. There is a monstrous school of fish down below the boat, guys. Let me just see what'll happen if I just drop something right down there to them. Let me show you what I'm looking at. There's a big bait ball. There's some bass right there, and there's some right on the other side. And if you look right there, you can see my bait. I'm gonna let my bait fall all the way down here. There they go. They're coming up to it too, guys. They're coming up to it. Oh, they didn't take it though. Let me let it fall back down there again. Ooh, that was kind of exciting right there. All right, as you come into the chat, please go ahead and double tap your screen. Let's see if we can get those likes up, guys. We're on our way to 20,000 subscribers. We're gonna see how fast we can get there. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please take a second to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Wave says, okay, I'm in FishXLive. Okay, Waves, once you get to FishXLive, click on the tournaments tab. And then you'll see the big bass battle. I want you to click on that. And then from there, let me know how many anglers do you see on that thumbnail. I'm trying to see if that updated. Is that some fish coming up to have some fun with me? Come on, buddy. Oh, they didn't take it, guys. Just need one. Okay, they're out there with a bait ball. Pure Alaska says, tap and subscribe to the Bendation Nation. All right, so Waves, click on Watch Live on the Watch Live tab. And once you click on the Watch Live tab, then let me know how many anglers do you see on there now. Because what you're gonna see is what everybody else will be seeing shortly once it updates. All right, we're pushing up on close to 80 people in the chat. Let's see if we can get the likes up. Can we get about 6 more likes, guys? Let's see if we can get 6 more likes in the chat. What's going on? We got Blastard back in the chat. Blastard has been living right. Blaster, did you spend that money from Bass for Cash yesterday? Blastard is a 2-time winner. Can you believe it? All right, shout out to Waves. He said he sees 4 anglers on the screen. Oh my goodness, guys. It sure does look lovely out here for some top water bites today. Let's see if these fish want to play around with this jerk bait for right now, though. Oh yeah. This is for Saturday too. Welcome to the channel, everybody. We're just getting started, so if anybody's wondering, has he caught anything yet? I think we've only made 1 cast so far, guys. But we're working on it. We're working on it. Let's move back off of him a little bit. Let's get back out there. Pure Alaska says, greetings, Blaster. 2-time current undisputed Bendation Nation champion. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put Chicken Hawk on the thumbnail, didn't I? Oh my goodness, I gotta go back and fix it. Chicken Hawk and Texas Newt. That's what I need to add to the thumbnail, guys. Come on, buddy. I know you see it. I know you see it. Oh man, they didn't take it. All right, they weren't ready. Pure Alaska says there's only one problem. Joshua Blaster, the current undisputed champion, is in the chat. Oh my goodness, guys. They're out there killing that bait. Let's see if I can get them to come up and hit this jerk bait. Still didn't take it. It's a lot of action going on out here. We're gonna keep on trying. All right, we're gonna count that down to about 20 this time, guys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We got Ripping Lips Outdoors tuning in. All right, guys, let's see if we can get about 10 more likes. If you've already hit the like button, type the word like in the chat for me. We have 100+ people in the chat. Let's see if we can get those likes to match. All right, so anybody that is new in the chat, if you're new to the channel, type the word new in the chat. Let's make sure we give the new folks a proper introduction. Let them know what Bass for Cash is all about. So basically, anybody that is new to the channel, shout out to Ripping Lips Outdoors. We got Brad, said he's new. So I get out here on a weekly basis, guys. See how many fish we can get to the boat in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So we're out here for a good time, not a long time. All you have to do on your end is subscribe to the channel. Once I get a fish to the boat, if you are able to guess the weight of that fish, then you can walk away with a nice cash prize courtesy of SWAT Lawn Operations. We're gonna do another countdown, guys. Shout out to Texas Noop. Texas Noop. I need a good picture of you holding up one of those Texas 10-pounders so I can add you to the thumbnail. Rob says, tough crowd. Whose birthday is today? Rob, was it your birthday today? Somebody is celebrating a birthday today. I can't remember who it was. Yeah, I can't remember who it was. Somebody is celebrating their 72nd birthday today. Pure Alaska says they're being stingy with double tapping that screen. Yeah, that's right, guys. So for anybody that does not know, all you have to do to like the stream is just double tap your screen. If you tap your screen twice, you should see some fireworks come on your screen. What's going on? DJ Ant says, here for a good time, not a long time. Ant knows the routine. I got to make it snappy. I got to make it snappy today. Man, let's just go ahead and just get right on top of these fish real quick and see what'll happen. But before we do that, you know what we need to do? Oh, can we reach those fish out there? Can we reach them? Nope, the wind got me. So we're out here. There's some schooling action going on too, guys. Pure Alaska says, yeah, you were trying to get the dude to do push-ups on his birthday. What's wrong with a few push-ups? He said, Pure Alaska, isn't that the way it works? He's 72, so he should be able to do 72 push-ups. Oh my goodness, guys, we got a biggin. We got us a biggin, guys. Oh my God, do you see the bendation? The bendation is sensational. Oh my God, oh my God. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy, look at that. Your partner MoneyBass is in on some action for you. All right, now guys, look, all I have to do is get this fish to the boat. My heart is beating. My heart is beating, guys. Can you see the head shakes? Can you see the head shakes on him? Oh my God. Oh my goodness, that was nice and easy. It was nice and easy, but this fish is a fighter. All right, we got the net in hand, guys. The net is in hand, and the fish is almost to the boat. When it sees the boat, it's gonna take a dive again, guys. Let's see, do I have him hooked good enough? Oh my goodness. This is what I need on Saturday. Oh my God. Oh my God. Do you guys see what your partner MoneyBass has going on out here? Oh my goodness. This is huge. Oh my God. Pure Alaska said, now that's a fish. Now that's a fish right there. Oh my goodness. Now see, this is what we're talking about for Saturday. It's Beards and Bass. It's Texas Snoop in the chat. Do you think I can hang with you guys? Do you think I can hang with the Texas lakes? Look at the girthification on it. Bendation leads to girthification. Oh yeah, it's a nice one. It's a good one. We're gonna go ahead and pop this one in the live well. Oh, you guys wanna know how long this fish is, right? Now this is a 22.5-inch measuring board. Take a look at this right here, guys. This fish is almost 20 inches. Can you see it? Can you see that right there? That right there is what we call a magnum Lake Lanier spotted bass. We're gonna put this one in the live well for right now, and we're gonna give him some water, and we're not gonna keep it in the live well too long. Is AC in the chat? Oh my God. Let's give it some water. Let's close that live well up. All right, guys. Let's get some hand claps in the chat. Oh, the likes up. Do you like what you're seeing right here? Shout out to FishXLive, guys. We will be doing the big bass battle on Saturday. I'll be fishing against some guys in Texas. Beards and Bass says, you're gonna need that. Now, Beards and Bass is gonna be one of the competitors, guys. He's fishing the Harris chain. Do you think your partner MoneyBass can compete against these guys on the Harris chain? We got guys in Texas, over there in Lake Fork territory. I didn't even put any stank on it. We got that one. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and put the stank on it too. Well, actually, you know what? I didn't even need any stank on it. So we're gonna keep on going like we're going. We don't need that stank on there, guys. All right, let's see what were you guys talking about in the chat. Rory said, yeah, that looks like a real good fish right there. It sure does. Shout out to Pure Alaska. He says, looks like the excitement gave you some shakification. It did. It did. I was shaking. Texas Newt said, that's a nice one. You think you're going to be able to beat that one, Texas Newt? Can that one compete with those Texas fish out there? It has some girth on it. Let's see if we can get another one. Let's see, guys. Oh, my goodness. Uh-oh, I should have checked the hook, huh? I mean, I should have checked my line. Man, that fish just kind of slurped it. Jim Boot says, drop shot for the win. Texas Newt said, don't start nothing, money. I don't know about this, Texas. I don't know about this, Texas Newt. Blaster says, Frisco sure is quiet. Where is Frisco? Frisco needs to phone a friend so he can get a boat so he can hop in on this action. All right, guys, we're about to see. Can I get another one? Oh, here they come, guys. Let's see. Can I get another one? Can we get another one? It's a nice, pretty day. What's going on, Damien? Says, trying to see a new PB for you right now. Oh, yeah. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're going to need this weekend. All right, Beards and Bass, what is your predict? Well, actually, Beards and Bass, you said you were catching some good fish yesterday. What was the biggest fish that you caught yesterday? What was the biggest one that you caught on the lake yesterday? So, Beards and Bass, your question is, what was the biggest fish that you caught yesterday in Texas Noop? I want to know what your prediction is. What size fish do you think is going to be the biggest one that you catch on Saturday? All right, let's go ahead and put a little stank on it, guys. Let's put a little stank on it, see if that'll get their attention. Man, look at this fish. This thing is huge. Look at it. It's taking a, oh my God. Oh, shoot. It's going crazy. It's crazy in there. Do you guys see that thing? It barely has enough room to move around in the live well. Whew. I got super soaked on that one. Man, look at that. My shorts and everything all wet. All right, let's see. We're going to put a little stank on it. Blaster says, stank time. Rory says, you need to catch your PB on Saturday, not today. Today, just practice. I'm not looking for the PB today, Rory. You're right. You're right. Rory, do you think I'll be able to beat the guys in Florida and Texas? What do you think, Rory? Do you think I have a chance? Do you think I have a chance against the guys in Florida and Texas? He's like, uh-oh. That's right. Beards and Bass says he's going to be on the Harris chain. All right, so Beards and Bass says the biggest fish he caught yesterday was he caught a 4.86 yesterday. Oh, my goodness. And I think the lake that he's going to be at actually has bigger fish than that. Roy said, you have a chance. He said, you got to believe. All right, I believe you, Rory. Rory said I have a chance. That means I have a chance. All right, let's see. What are you guys talking about in the chat? What's going on, Gene? We got Gene tuning in. Rob says, is Chicken Hawk still on Gunnersville for Saturday? Yes, sir. Chicken Hawk is going to be on Gunnersville. Now, Gunnersville has some big fish on that lake, too. Actually, I believe I'm going to be on the lake that is going to average the smallest fish. I think Beards, well, I don't know. I was going to say Beards and Bass may be on the lake that averages the biggest fish, but it could be Texas Noop. Roy said that cool weather is getting the fish fired up. Gene said, what is that stank? Gene says, what is your setup? So right now, I have a drop shot in my hand right now. This is a, what is this? This is a 7-foot medium heavy. And I have what is this? I think this is 15 or 20 pound braided line. And I have that going to an 8-pound fluorocarbon leader. And then at the bottom of that, I have a 1/2 ounce drop shot weight. And then I throw that on a swivel hook. So the bait is able to swing around freely. And as you can see, it's hitting something down there because I'm getting all this debris and stuff on the bait. So let's go ahead and get that cleared off of there. Bearded Bass says, listen, anything can happen. So I'm just hoping I picked the right lake. Oh yeah. Bearded, he said, but can Chicken Hawk catch one? I guess we're gonna find out. Chicken Hawk said he's tired of everybody messing with him. Chicken Hawk is out to make some things happen. We have new Michelin says, live bait do you use? Nope, I don't use live bait. Everything is artificial. Gene says, nice. Is that what you caught that bass on? Yes, sir. I caught that one just now that I showed you on this setup that I'm using right now. We're trying to see if we can get another one. Texas Newt says, I predict chicken again at the bottom of the list. Like last time. Chicken Hawk said he's getting tired of everybody always picking on him. He's coming back with a vengeance. I think he's going to be punching this time, guys. For those that know, Gunnersville has some pretty big fish in there. So Chicken Hawk is out for revenge. Is AC in the chat, guys? Do we have AC in the chat yet? We have Juke in the chat says, catch something, man. Oh, you want to see what's in the live well? Is that what you want to see? Shout out to Rob. He says, I'll be on Gunnersville Saturday. If I see him, I'll ask if he knows you. Who are you going to ask if they know? That was a good one. So you're going to ask Chicken Hawk, huh? Woo, man, those fish are schooling out there. Fisherman Bass says the only person that Chicken Hawk scares is Whipstick. Is Whipstick in the chat yet? Shout out to Patricia. She says still waiting on that MoneyBass Super Tournament on Lanier. All right, so Patricia, you do know that we're having a live Battle of the Anglers on this Saturday, right? You know about that one, right? Make sure you go to FishXLive.com, click on the Tournaments tab. Make sure you download the app. The app is free. Click on the Tournaments tab. And once you click on the Tournaments tab, you will see Big Bass Battle taking place this Saturday. We have an angler fishing in Florida, Texas, Iowa, Georgia, Alabama. And we're going to see which state can bring in the biggest fish on Saturday. We will be out there for 4 hours. So it's going to be fast and furious action. Yeah, 4 hours to get out there and make some things happen. Uh-oh, look who we have back in the chat. I Love Big Women is back once again. Says pull in that trophy. Real Ripping Lips, what's going on? He says, I'm going to say Florida is going to have the biggest fish. Ah, Real Ripping Lips, where's the faith? You got to have faith in your partner, MoneyBass. Real Ripping Lips said he thinks Florida is going to take it. What's going on, Casey? Appreciate that. So, Real Ripping Lips, did you see the fish that I just caught? Did you see the one that I just caught? Let me know. If you didn't see it, I'm going to show it to you. We got E Pluribus Unum back in the chat. Says, I think I got that same line. He says, no, I just got here. Okay, let me show you the fish that we have in the live well. Let me show you something. Let me show you something, Real Ripping Lips. Thinking I can't compete with these Florida and Texas guys. Look at what we have right here. Do you see the live well? Look how big this fish's head is alone. Do you see the width of the live well? And with the width of the live well, look how big that fish is in just the live well alone. Look at that. Would you just look at that? Do you see that? Would you look at that right there? Now, this fish is over. What was the length on this fish, guys? Girthification leads. Bendation leads to girthification. That fish is huge. Now, Real Ripping Lips, you kind of hurt my feelings. You don't think I can hang with the Texas guys, with the Florida guys? We got some Magnum spotted bass out here on Lake Lanier. All it takes is for one of them to slip up. All it takes is for one of them to slip up. Uh-oh, we got another Texan in the chat. Juke says, how you not flexing that fish? Oh, yeah, we got a nice one in the live well. Just trying to see if we can get one more. I'm wanting these fish to come and start hitting on top water, but it's not really happening for us right now, guys. What was that? Oh, I missed it, guys. They were coming up on top out there. It's kind of hard to transition over to top water from this drop shot. I definitely don't want something to grab it and take off with it. Sophie says, how is the Nitro Z20? Oh, yeah, it is fantastic. It's marvelous. I likes it. What kind of boat do you run, Sophie? Sophie says, catch any today. I guess I can show you one more again. Let me show Sophie what we have in the live well while we wait for some of these fish to come and hit on top. All right, so if you are new to the channel, all you have to do to participate in this thing we call Bass for Cash is subscribe to the channel. Once we open the scales, we will be in subscriber only mode. If you are able to guess the weight of this fish, look at this behemoth in here. Do you see the width on that fish? Do you see the size of that fish compared to this live well? Do you see the stomach on it? Girthification. Girthification is what we call that. Bendation leads to girthification. And the bendation was sensational, guys. All right, there we go, Sophia. We have a little something in the boat. Beers and Bass said false bite sensation. No, sir. Real Ripping Lips said it's a toad. He was like, I didn't know they make them like that in Lanier. Oh, yeah, partner, I tried to tell you. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Man, it would be nice to get some Topwater Action, but it doesn't look like they're going to cooperate. So what I'm going to do is throw a jerkbait out here 2 or 3 times, and then we're going to keep on rolling, guys. Texas Noop says they still need to be available on Saturday for him to beat Hawk. So Texas Noop, what is your prediction for what size fish do you think you're gonna get? Do you think you're gonna get a 7 to 8, a 4 to 5 pounder, a 5 to 6 pounder? What is your prediction on the size of the fish that you're gonna bring in for the? All right, no takers. All right, let's go ahead and roll to another spot. Let me know when AC comes in the chat, guys, because we'll go ahead and if the likes are up, are the likes looking good? Man, we only have about 50 something likes, guys. Let's ease on over to another spot real quick. Texas Noop says start off with a 3 to 4, then upgrade to a 5 to 6, and then the last cast will be a 6 to 7. Dottie said, I need the specs. Oh yeah, we got one to the boat already, Dottie. And it's a good one. But we need some more likes. We need a few more likes. Let me check something real quick. You know what? Let's check this spot out right quick. Yeah, I think it was, how big was that fish, guys? It was a little over 20 inches, right? Beers and Bass said he wants everybody to do their best and have a good time except for Chicken Hawk. That is cold. Chicken Hawk was like, what did I do? Who's that? Cam. Cam says, what are you fishing with? It just depends on what I feel the fish are are doing on any given spot that I pull up to. So right now, the fish that I caught it on a drop shot. So I was directly on top of those fish. We got firearms and fishing. We're out here on Lake Lanier, but you know the big bass battle is going to be taking place this weekend. So we're going to have anglers on in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, Iowa, all looking to see who can bring in the biggest fish. Texas Newt says, I want Chicken Hawk to catch a fish, but small one like normal. Oh my goodness. Texas Newt, I can tell you this, Chicken Hawk is planning on winning this weekend. I think he's gonna break out the secret weapon. I think he's gonna break out that punching stick. All right, let's see. Were they on this jerk bait yesterday? Let me just get that in my hand just in case. Actually, I think I need this Topwater in my hand just in case. Oh, where'd I put it at? Beers and Bass says he gonna break out that only jig, that's jig on a spin cast rod. All right, trying to get some of this Topwater action going on, guys. What's going on, Ellis? Ellis says, clear skies, you need a... Look what Ellis said. Ellis said, clear skies, you need a clear top water plug. What about that right there? What do you think about that right there, Ellis? Is that clear enough for you? It says, yep, that one. Uh-oh, guys. If you see something, say something. If you see something, say something. I know somebody has to see something. There's somebody who's the first to see something. Looks. Oh my God. Oh my God. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just come back up and talk to me. Come on up and talk to the people. Oh. I want you guys to see one of these top water explosions. It's a beautiful thing. Shout out to AC. We got AC in the chat. Who was the first to recognize and see what I saw? I think it was Beards and Bass. Let me just double check. AC says, hello. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Shout out to Beards and Bass. Beards and Bass says, I see it. He says, I see something. Dottie says, dang it, where is the fish? Please show the fish first. Sometimes we are backwards up in here. We got the DQ Queen tuning in. All right, guys. Dottie is like, come on, just show us the fish. All right, AC, let me show you something, AC. Let me show you something. And while I'm doing that, let me make sure I keep this in my hand because I keep hearing some fish coming up talking to me. They're trying to get my attention. Now, AC, I want you to take a look. Now, you know how big a live well normally is, right? Look at the size of this fish in this live well. Do you see it down there just relaxing? Do you see the width of the live well compared to the girthification of the fish? The bendation was sensational. The head shakes were ferocious. Now that right there is a biggin. I think this fish is over 20 inches, Dottie. Do you see the girthification? Oh my goodness, she's healthy. She's a biggin. She's like, MoneyBass, don't talk about my weight in front of all these people. You know I'm kind of self-conscious about my weight. You're making me feel bad. Look at her. Look at the back on her. I know you guys heard of a big back before. Now that's a big back. Did you see it, Dottie? Did you see it, Dottie? Now, AC, how many likes do we need in the chat? Do you know we had about 120 something people in here, AC? And do you see how the likes look? I felt like Rodney Dangerfield. They just wasn't giving me any respect, AC. I don't know how old AC is. AC, have you ever heard, do you know who Rodney Dangerfield is? Or is that before your time? Ella said, give him 70. We just need 70 likes. He said, let's go ahead and get it cracking. Dottie said, yes, I did. Oh, did I hear something? Dottie, you know what happened earlier? I felt the tap, so I had to peel it back. You know, it's mandatory. If you feel the tap, you have to peel it back. Now, this is what I want to catch something on today, guys. This is one of the baits I'm throwing. I want to catch something on this. You see that? So sometimes when they're just beneath the surface, that bait right there will get those fish to come up and try to snatch it. We got LKB Fishing. Says, yo, what lake are you on? I'm out here on Lake Lanier. I'm in Georgia. I'm down south. I'm a southerner. Out here enjoying some good southern living. Take a look at it. Nice pretty skies. Nice green trees in the air. Take a deep breath and smell the country air. It feels good. Smells good. Ella says, need that gunfish and walk the dog. The gunfish. Okay, so you think I need to change it up, Ellis? Let's see, Ellis. Will that right there work for you? We got the chrome on chrome. You like that right there? Can we walk the dog with that? Ken said, it must be nice to fish every day. Come on out here with me, Ken. I need somebody else to help me get these fish to the boat. All right, Ellis, let's see if we can do some walk the dog action on that chromey chrome. You probably can't see it, but that looks like it was some pretty good walk the dog action. Do you see that? You see that retrieve right there? And if I do it a little bit harder like that, it can give a little more water displacement to try to get those fish to come up a little more. But right now I'm not oh my goodness, I see something. I see something. All right, Ellis, we're gonna see if Ellis called it. I see something out there. Let's see if we can get him to come up. Ellis said, get my, what did he say? Get my boat back tomorrow and ready to come up and fish with you. All right, Ellis. Ellis says he knows what some big fish are. Patricia says this live is the shiz. Ken says I would love to come on out there and bring some flukes. Okay. The Monkey Finesse said that spot lock is putting in work. Oh yeah, and I love it. Man, do you remember what it was like before spot lock? You catch a fish, you go back and measure the fish, get in your live well and all that stuff, and then by the time you get back to where you were at, you drifted about a mile away from where you were catching fish at, and you got to go back and start back over. Spot lock just lets you lock on the spot. Is Texas Snoop still in the chat? Is Texas Snoop still in the chat? All right, we're about to make another run, guys. AC, did you let us know how many likes we need? How many likes do we need, AC? Now that fish right there is a good one. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see if the Florida and Texas and Iowa, Joe Winkler was like, hey, don't forget about me. Joe Winkler is definitely in the mix, guys. We got Timon tuning in from Germany. Guten Tag. Am I saying that right? Timon, am I saying that right? Guten Tag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I get that right, Timon? Timon says, haha, very good, my friend. All right, AC says, I'm getting my nails done. Shout out to Timon tuning in from Germany. Guys, we're worldwide. Timon, what kind of fish are you catching out there in Germany? Timon says, we say Petri Heil for good luck while fishing. All right. Oh my goodness. AC said y'all need 100 likes for that big fish. So listen, this is really important right now, guys. If you have hit the like button, type the word like in the chat. And then I need you guys to look and see who did not type the word like in the chat. And you need to get on them because we need 22 likes. We need 22 likes before we weigh that big fish, guys. And I don't know if I want to keep, well, we got to see how, well, it's looking good and healthy in there, AC. I don't really like keeping these fish in here that long, but we need 22 likes, guys. 21 more likes. All right, there we go. Shout out to Corky. Shout out to Edward. Fisher for Dollar says I was first. Cheetos hit me with the like. AC hit the like button. Beards and Bass. Patricia. Rory. Billy Reeves, what's going on? Ken already hit that like button too. All right, I need you guys to pay attention and see who did not hit the like button. And I need you to call them out in the chat. If you see somebody did not type that they hit the like button, call them out in the chat. We're gonna make a run, guys. We're looking for some bigger fish today. Check out this point real quick. Let's check out this point real quick, guys. I need somebody to put 5 minutes on the shot clock for me. 5 minutes. I can only stay in this spot for 5 minutes and then I got to keep moving. I don't want to waste too much time. All right, can somebody put five minutes on the shot clock for me? Let's get this top water ready. Just in case. Patricia says spot eponymous. Appreciate that, Timon. Appreciate that, AC. Timon says, you out for black bass? Got any yellow perch out there? So yeah, I do believe, even though these are green, I think they do call them black bass, right? Cecil says you need to use that waffle popper. You guys like that popping bait, huh? Oh my God. Oh my goodness, guys. Did I make it in time? They were schooling out there, but I had my other bait going in the other direction. Oh. And I missed it. I missed them schooling, guys. Sooner or later, we're gonna get them. They're gonna come up just at the spot that I need them to, and I'm gonna be ready for them. If you stay ready. Who knows the second part of that phrase? If you stay ready. What's going on, Hippie Dave? Cheeto said, man, you need that what is that DT10? Oh my God. Hold on just a second. If you see something, say something. If you see something, I need you to say something. We have about 100 people in the live stream right now. Let me show you guys this fish back here. Somebody needs to call the emergency, call the cops, call the feds, because we out here busting heads. Let's take a look, guys. Oh my goodness. Do you see the size of this fish right here in this live well? This thing is humongous. Do you see it? It's having a problem turning around the live well. That's what we call a big back right there. Do you see the back on it? That's what we call a big back. Look at the girthification on her. If you can guess the weight of that fish, you can walk away with some cash. AC, let the people in the chat know how much can they win today. Bass for Cash is where I could, oh my goodness. Oh man, it's splashing water all on me. Bass is for Cash is where I come out here and catch the fish, guys. All you have to do on your end is subscribe to the channel, guess the weight of the fish, and bam, just like that, you can walk away with some cash in your pocket. But if you see something, I need you to say something. And I know somebody saw something. Let's see who saw something first. Let's see. Kevin says, you don't have to get ready. That's right. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Shout out to Beards and Bass. Quick draw on it again. The first to see it. Shout out to Ken. Ken is the current sponsor of today's live stream, guys. Slid right on in and hit me in the chin with a $9.99 super chat. Oh, my goodness. Now, it'd be lovely to slide right on in. Now, you know what, Ken? I need to get a fish to the boat for Ken now. Let's see if we can make it happen. Let's see if we can make it happen for Ken. Let's see what I want to. Let's get a drop shot fish for Ken. All right, Ken. Shout out to Ken, the current sponsor of today's live stream, guys. What I say each week, whoever gives the largest super chat, super sticker, or show of support for the channel by dropping those gifted memberships for the chat is the sponsor of the live stream. And right now, it looks like Ken is in that top position. Really appreciate that, Ken. Oh, man, I told you guys I only have 5 minutes on the shot clock right here, too, didn't I? Is my 5 minutes up? Uh-oh, Dottie said we only need 10 more likes, guys. 10 more likes and we're gonna weigh that big fish. Oh, we're just drifting all over the place over here. Burke says, why do you keep it alive? Are you talking about the fish? Or are you talking about hope? We got to keep hope alive. Everybody show Ken some love once again. Ken is the current sponsor of today's live stream. I need everybody to drop Ken, type Ken in the chat. We always got to give credit where credit is due, guys. Let's see what type of fish we're going to get for Ken. Is my 5 minutes up, guys? Uh-oh, we only need 7 more likes and we're gonna weigh that fish. Once we weigh that fish, AC, can you drop in the chat? Oh, I forgot, AC, she said, leave me alone, I'm getting my nails done. I don't know what the payout for today is, guys. I believe the top payout is gonna be a $40 bill. If you are a subscriber to the channel, remember, it does not cost anything to participate in Bass for Cash. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, guess the weight of the fish, and bam, just like that. Courtesy of SWAT Lawn Services. You can walk away with a nice cash payout. Now, shout out to Blastard. Blastard slid on in and came in with the win yesterday. Blastard said Bass for Cash is real. Joshua said, come on, guys, tap that screen. They're moving slow, Joshua. They're moving slow. Maybe they just don't know that Bass for Cash is real. They've never seen it happen live and in action. If you are somebody in the chat that has actually won Bass for Cash before, type I won in the chat and type how much you won. If you have actually won Bass for Cash before, type I won and the amount that you won in the chat. Let's see who all we have in the winner circle. Ella says he won $20. Okay. Dottie says she won $120. I remember that. Hippie Dave said he won $40. Blasted says $20 for non-money and $40 for MoneyTeam members. Okay. Blasted says I won twice. $40 twice. So we got some winners. We got some winners in the chat. Let's just make one more. Did you guys keep track of my 5 minutes for me? It feels like it's been more than 5 minutes. Hippie Day says CP won several times. That's right. How many minutes has it been, guys? Did somebody? Joshua says it's been 5 minutes. What happened to my timers? Did my timers let me down? All right, let's keep on moving, guys. We're on a time crunch. And today we got a biggin in the chat. I mean in the live well. But I want to get another biggin. Because those Florida, Texas, and Iowa guys. Should I be worried about Alabama too? What do you guys think? Should I be worried about Alabama? Chicken Hawk is going to be on Gunnersville in Alabama. And what I'm talking about for anybody that does not know is the Big Bass Battle. It is going to be a live tournament where you guys can get active in the chat. The same way we're doing Bass for Cash today, we will be doing Bass for Cash also. So you will have a chance to win. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel and guess the weight of the fish, and you can walk away with a nice cash prize, guys. Bass for Cash, quick and simple. All right, let's keep on rolling, guys. Uh-oh, look at Blaster. Blaster says, hey, MoneyBass, don't sleep on them Bama boys. Well, you know Chicken Hawk is going to be... Oh, hold on, wait a minute. If you see something, say something. If you see something, say something. Let's see who's going to get to it first this time. Edward says, yes, I am in Alabama. There's a tournament on Saturday, the 30th. Is it on Gunnersville, Edward? Shout out to Hippie Dave. He hit us with the LOL. He saw it first. Hippie Dave said, I see something. Dottie says, oh, I see it. Dottie hit us with the eyeballs. Oh, my goodness. We got Hunter. Hunter 6000 says, I see something. Oh, my goodness. I see something again with my other eye. I see something with both eyes. Let's see who was quick to see it this time. Shout out to Jam Swiffle. You know that's the way I pronounce it. Shout out to Jam looks like he saw it. Shout out to Living Out Loud, the podcast, guys. Hit us in the mouthpiece with a super chat. Says, hey y'all, not here for a long time, That's right, LOL. Living Out Loud, the podcast is not here for a long time, just here for a good time. Really, really appreciate the strong support of the chat. Shout out to Clint Perry. Oh my goodness. Clint Perry is sliding in with the triple. He hit us with a triple. Shout out to Josie J. Got that first gifted membership. Who got that second one? I didn't see who got the Voodoo. Voodoo is back in action. Got a gifted membership. And RPG Rogue. I remember those names. Oh, my AC said my fingers looking good. She said they pretty. AC said my fingers are done. AC got those nails finished, guys. She's ready to DQ somebody now. Shout out to Clint Perry. Slid right on in and hit you guys with those gifted memberships. Shout out to CP. All right, Living Out Loud, the podcast. Are you still in the chat? I know you said you're not here for for a long time. Just here for a good time, but are you still in the chat? I want to know if you know about the big bass battle that we have coming up this weekend. I want to make sure everybody knows about that and that you actually get out and share the link on your social media. Share it with your family and friends. We'll be out there. There will be 6 anglers representing Florida. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, guys. I just saw something spectacular out there. Oh my goodness. Man, we have to catch something from over here, guys. We have to catch something from over here. Uh-oh, you guys are letting me know. I wasn't even paying attention. We hit the 100 likes. So it's time to weigh that big fish in the live well. AC, are you ready? All right, let's try to slow it down a little bit. Ken says, how about adding a PA angler so I can show you boys how to catch them? All right, if you're interested in fishing the big bass battle, Ken, go over to FishXLive.com. The rules of engagement are on the description. Oh my God, it missed it. Did you guys see that? Put I saw it in the chat if you guys saw what just happened. If you saw what just happened, put I saw it in the chat. Oh my goodness, guys. Rob says, I heard it. Did you guys see it? Who saw that fish come up on top and hit the bait but did not get hooked? That was the one we were supposed to catch right there, guys. I told you something was going to happen. Let's see if we can do it again. Oh, come on. Cecil said, I saw it, but you're reeling it a little too fast. So these spotted bass on these lakes, you cannot outreel these fish. These fish can swim faster, even if you were reeling the bait in as fast as you could. And I'm using a popper right now. This isn't even a fast moving bait. It's just popping right on top of the water. Parker says, MoneyBass, y'all got somebody for Alabama. If so, that's fine, but I can participate for Alabama. Shout out to Parker. All right, guys, listen, if you are interested in the big bass battle, go to FishXLive.com. FishXLive.com. Download the app for free. This is where you can go to watch the live tournament also. The tournament's going to take place this Saturday from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. We will do this more than once. But if you are interested, just go to FishXLive.com, download the app, click the tournaments tab. Let's see, guys. Can I get them to come back up again? Oh, I think it's foul hooked. Oh, they're schooling out that way. Gotta be quick on it, guys. Let's see. All right, but once you click the tournaments tab, you will see that there's an upcoming tournament called the Big Bass Battle. What you want to do is click on that, and you'll see the information in the description. It'll tell you if you're interested. Make sure you send an email to moneybass404@gmail.com. All right, guys, we're about to weigh that fish now. AC, is AC ready? She says, since you're not ready, I'm going to drive home. Oh, shoot. Okay, wait a minute. AC, are you ready? AC, type ready in the chat, and we can go ahead and weigh it real quick. It should only take like 3 minutes. Okay, she says, I'm ready. All right, guys, here we go. We're about to see what you guys can do. We're going to see if anybody's going to walk away with some cash for this bass. All right, first we're going to go into subscriber only mode. All right, there we go. We are in subscriber only mode. All you have to do to participate is subscribe to the channel, guys. All right, now here we go. Look how huge this fish is, guys. Do you see it? All right, so we're going to put it on the measuring board. I want to give a big shout out to FishXLive.com. Make sure you guys tune in this Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. We're going to have anglers competing from Georgia, Alabama, Texas, Florida, Iowa, to see who brings in the biggest fish. Now, let's take a look. AC, you can go ahead and open the scales as soon as you're ready now. Look at this fish, guys. This fish is just under 20 inches. Just under, well, right, no, it's actually right at 20 inches, guys. The scales are officially open. Remember, only one guess. If you put more than one guess in the chat, you will be DQ'd, all right? I'm giving you guys some tips to just help you out. All right, you have 2 minutes. The scales will be open for 2 minutes, guys. And while you're doing that, I'm going to take a look at my little box of toys that I just got in the mail. Let's see, today is nice and sunny, so we're going to throw this chrome. And And I don't know who was watching last week, but you saw that I actually had my a fish came and broke my my top water bait off. So I had to put in, or you know, like if you lose one bait, you got to buy about 10, right? So I lost one bait, so I had to put in an order and replace that and a bunch of other things too. So we'll put that in there for now. And this is what I'm about to tie on, guys. We're gonna throw on this chrome. Let's see if this one will cast as far as that other one. There we go. So we are chrome ready, fresh package. All right, has anybody got DQ'd yet? Who is that? Shout out to DL Peck. We got DL Peck in the chat. Okay, we got a kind of a decent cast out of there. Okay, I need a little bit further distance on that cast. Shout out to Josie Jace. Said thank you for that gifted membership. Make sure you get your guests in the chat before the scales close. Oh my goodness, we're just drifting all over the place. All right, the scales are now officially closed, guys. The scales are closed. Now let's take a look and see how much does this fish weigh. See if anybody's gonna walk away with any cash for this bass. All right. I'm wondering if this fish is gonna hit 4 pounds. For something's telling me it's not gonna hit 4 pounds. Man, it's kind of hard to tell, but let's go ahead and get it on the scale. I'm gonna go with 393, guys, is gonna be my guess. Watch it be 4 something. All right, we are zeroed out. You guys see that? We're zeroed out. Drum roll, please. Oh my goodness, your partner MoneyBass said 393. It locked in at 386. 386, guys. Did anybody guess 386? $386 is the official weight. Did anybody guess it? Somebody, anybody? Brad said, oh, I missed it by 0.04. AC says there is no winner. Nobody wanted the cash for this bass. You know, I got to take a picture with this one. We're going to log this one in FishXLive. But let me take a picture of it first. We caught this one on a drop shot today too, guys. And then we're going to let this fish go, and we're going to keep on moving and catch another one. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and let her go. All right, there you go, buddy. Had a good time hanging out with you. Go ahead back down to those deep. Look at it. Look at that huge fish just swim off like that. Hit it straight down, getting back down to that deep water. No official winner. I just have one question, AC. Why don't they want this money? It was free. It was free. All they had to do was subscribe. They subscribed, but still didn't want that money. I guess everybody's like, nah, we don't need it. We don't need free money. Big shout out to FishXLive.com. Make sure you guys go and download that app for free. There will be a contest taking place called the Big Bass Battle. It's part of the Battle of the Anglers series that we have going on this channel, guys. We're going to have anglers tuning in, representing Florida, Alabama, Texas, Iowa. Who am I leaving out? Georgia. And the goal is to see who can bring in the biggest fish. I may have to change that change this bait back out. I might need to throw it on a spinning reel because I can't get the distance that I want out of it. Shout out to DL Peck. He says that's what you are going to need on Saturday. That's right. Pizza Guy says your excellent cognification resulted in that bendation. Oh yeah, which also led to some girthification. What's going on, Rob? Rob said it looked over 4 to me. Yeah, I could tell. I mean, it had a big old stomach on it too, Rob. Blessed says, but no cashification. They didn't want that money. They didn't want it. All right, somebody said use the big motor to stir those fish up. And that's basically what just happened. The boat just came by. I don't know if you guys heard it or saw it. But once that boat came by, fish started coming up on top to my left and my right. I had to make a decision on which side to throw to. And I missed them all. Man, there was a nice school of fish over here, but now they're gone. Ken said he was close. He had 396. Come on, buddy. All right, they're not hitting that either. Let's go back with a jerk bait. What's going on? We got Zyros Garden tuning in. Zyros, good to see you back in the chat. Shout out to Hog Catcher. You just missed the action. I bet Hog Catcher would have guessed the way to that one. Hog Catcher would have walked away with some cash for that pocket if he had been on in time. Oh, come on, buddy. Take it. Take it, take it. Oh, I didn't want that jerk bait. All right, let's keep on moving, guys. All right, Hog Catcher, have you heard about the big bass battle? Have you heard of that? He says probably for the tournament. Oh, did you have your tournament at Gunnersville yet? Did you have your tournament at Gunnersville? All right, let's keep on moving. Did you have your tournament at Gunnersville yet? Let's see. He said it's this week. Oh, my goodness. So we're having the big bass battle this weekend, too. We're going to have somebody fishing in Florida, Texas, Alabama, Georgia, and Iowa. Chicken Hawk is going to be out there on Lake Gunnersville on Saturday from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. And we're seeing who can catch the biggest fish. Our Hog Catcher, so we're going to be seeing who can catch the biggest fish. Hog Catcher says, I want to fish it from Gunnersville. All right, so we're going to do it more than once too, guys. But if you go to FishXLive.com, go to FishXLive.com, download that app for free, okay? You download the app for free. Where is the right pole? Download the app for free, guys. Click on the tournaments tab. Once you click on the tournaments tab, you will see a tournament named, it's listed as the Big Bass Battle. And right now you'll see 4 of the anglers on that thumbnail that are scheduled to fish it. If you are interested in fishing the Big Bass Battle, all you have to do is send an email. Just read the rules and send an email to me. And then we'll see what we can do, guys. Shout out to Justin. He said, that's awesome. 106,000 says, can't compete with Texas bass or I would do it. What state are you in? Don't be scared of those Texas bass. I think I'm going to beat the Texas. I think I'm going to beat Texas Noop. So Texas Noop is going to be fishing. Joe Pool is the lake he's going to be fishing. Is DL Peck in the chat? I don't know what lake DL Peck is fishing. Realistic said you should be. Oh, goodness. 106,000. I won a tournament on Clark's Hill. Our big fish was 8.5. I think it was 8.54 or something like that. So you can compete. I don't understand. What's the problem? All right, I'm not seeing them come up just yet, guys. Oh, my goodness. There they go. There they go. Come on, buddy. Let's see if we can get these fish to come up on top, guys. Ooh, they came up there, but they did not commit. Yeah, Ken, I wanted to pop some on Topwater today, but they're not completely cooperating today. Hopefully that'll be happening for me on Saturday. Dottie said, scared money don't make no money. She said, don't be scared, Hunter 6000. Oh, come on. Come on, let me come right through that school. Oh, my God. It hit it and came off, guys. That was bad. Oh. That fish won that fight, guys. And look at that boat. Realistic says, I fish Rayburn, Toledo Bend, and Conroe. Edward says, what lake am I fishing on? I'm fishing on Lake Lanier. Lake Lanier down in Georgia. Looking for some quality spotted bass out here today. See what we can see. All right, they don't want this jerk bait. Let's make one more cast and then dip up out of here. We're gonna roll to another spot. Keep it moving. All right, do a quick countdown. All right, they didn't want to take it. So let's put a little stank on it and go down there to where these fish are at. See if the bite's changing up a little bit. What are you guys talking about in the chat? Rankin says, where are you headed to next? Oh, I'm just kind of spot hopping on this lake, guys. So I'll pull up, see if I can catch a fish or two. If they're not biting, I'll pack up and just head to another area on the same lake. We're gonna be out here we have 30 minutes on the shot clock, guys. We have 30 minutes left on the shot clock, and then it's time to get up and out. All right, who's planning to tune in and watch the big bass battle this weekend? We're gonna have anglers competing from Georgia. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, guys. Right here at the boat they were schooling. Now that was, oh my goodness. They were right here at the boat, just coming right on top of the water. Rankin says, what is the link to watch? Go to FishXLive.com, all right? You can download the app for free. Go to FishXLive.com, download the app for free, guys. Once you download the app, just click on the Tournaments tab. Click on the Tournaments tab, and you will see Big Bass Battle. It's taking place this weekend. Oh my goodness, that one got me that time, guys. Nobody saw that, right? Nobody saw that, right? All of the information for that tournament is at FishXLive.com. And just click on the Tournaments tab. Click on Big Bass Battle, and you'll see all the information on there. If you're interested in competing in one of the live tournaments, just send a link. Send an email to MoneyBass, MoneyBass, MoneyBass 404 at gmail.com. Blatcher said, nope, we didn't see any false bite sensation. Shout out to Joe Winkler. Joe Winkler's going to be participating in the Big Bass Battle, guys. All right, guys. I see something. What's up, Hog Catcher? Hog Catcher says, you can't fish if you can't whistle. That was an air whistle. Let's go right on top of these fish with a drop shot. And then we're gonna take off and head to another spot. Gonna hit him in the head. There we go. Really said you're fixing to get hole jumped. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys. If you see something, say something. Oh my goodness. If you see something, who sees something? Oh, Jam Swiffer was quick draw McCraw on that one. Shout out to Dottie. Dottie was like, I see something. Hippie Dave and Hog Catcher was like, hey, I see it too. Dottie hit you guys with the eyeballs. Shout out to Joe Winkler, slid right on in and said, you know what? I think I'm going to slide in and let's go ahead and read it. What does he say? iBass Series tournaments will be a sponsor today. If you see something, say something. Shout out to Joe Winkler. Now check this out, guys. Joe Winkler is going to be fishing this weekend live on the Big Bass Battle, representing the iBass Tournament Series. He's going to be fishing the Lost Lake. Have you guys ever heard of that before? The Lost Lake. Shout out to Joe Winkler, guys. All right, guys, we have 17 minutes on the shot clock. 17 minutes. What do I have enough time to do in 17 minutes? Uh-oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Living Out Loud, the podcast says, hold up, swole up. She says, let's make this interesting. Let's start a timer. I challenge you to get a fish in the boat within 5 minutes. Oh my God, 5 minutes? Oh man, not 5 minutes. All right, well, go ahead. Did the timer start? I got 5 minutes, guys. Shout out to Living Out Loud, the podcast. You know what? That now makes Living Out Loud, the podcast, the sponsor of today's live stream. Oh my goodness. Everybody put LOL in the chat. She was like, hold up, swole up. She was like, I already came and slid in and hit the channel with the super chat a little earlier. She said, I'm going to stay today's sponsor. I think Living Out Loud came in with that $19.99 and followed that up with a $9.99. Everybody put LOL in the chat. Can I catch a fish in 5 minutes? Living Out Loud is putting me through the test. How many minutes do I have left Living Out Loud? How many minutes do I have left? Because 5 minutes doesn't give me enough time to move, but it does give me enough time to put some stank on it. Black says about 11. I only had 5 minutes to start with. Living Out Loud gave me a 5-minute challenge. I don't know how many minutes have already gone by, though. So we're going to see a 5-minute challenge and put some stank on it. Is the time up? Living Out Loud, is my time up? Is the 5 minutes up? Living Out Loud gave me a challenge. But is the time up? Let's see. Living Out Loud said 3:45. Says maybe I need to start the clock after you cast. right, let's see. What are you guys talking about in the chat? Zyro says, bro, putting some goop on it. Not the goop. Let's go right on top of these fish again. Living out loud. Is my 5 minutes up? How much time do I have left? How much time do I have left? What's going on, Gwendolyn? Joe says we're all out here holding our breath. Zyros. How Zyros just put times up? I don't get a countdown. So I'm just sitting right on top of some fish right now, guys. Trying to see if I can get them on this drop shot. Joe said they cut you off short. Yeah, Joe, they got me. Gwendolyn says, I love the way you respond back to us. It makes it so much fun. I just love fishing. What's going on, Gwendolyn? All right, guys, we have 9 minutes total left on the shot clock for today. You know what I want to do? I want to go back and spend these last few minutes where those fish were kind of coming up on top and I just missed that other one. So let's do that. And that's where we'll close out at today, guys, because I want to see if we can get a fish on top, on the top water bait today. Now, it would have been real fun to get that that biggin that I caught on a top water bait. That would have been a real big top water explosion. You guys definitely would have saw that one come up. All right. Dottie said one more fish. Let's see if we can get it, guys. Easy in on them this time. Looking for some top water bites, guys. I really need to put that that top water popper on a spinning rod so I can get it out there farther. Because today, a lot of the fish that's been coming up have just been out of reach. Shout out to Gwendolyn, spending good family quality time. So Bean King says, what is that stank? All right, we're just gonna do some fan casting for these last few minutes. See if we can get anything to come on top, guys. Let's pause it a little bit. Give it some more action. Trisha said, get back on that deep bite. Slow rolling. Still no takers. All right, somebody said they want me to go ahead and hit them one more time with this drop shot before we head out. Let's go ahead and try it out and see how it does. All right, we're gonna close out with this drop shot today, guys. So we caught the big fish of the day on the drop shot. $106,000 said, do the spy bait one more time before you go. She says, are the joy seekers hitting Lanier yet? We got a few of them out here. It's not too bad. I think we drifted off from where I was. Yeah, we drifted off a little bit, guys. Whoa, now that's a big wake right there. All right, well, I was gonna close out on the drop shot, but I kind of drifted off from where I saw some fish at, so let's get back on this top water real quick. We'll do a few minutes of overtime and then we gotta roll out, guys. All right, make sure you guys tune in this Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. It is going to be the Big Bass Battle. Have an angler representing Florida, another one from Alabama, Texas, Iowa, and Georgia. Did I leave anybody out? And we're gonna see who can bring in the biggest bass, guys. Searching for that one big fish is the goal. Dottie said, boo. Shout out to DL. Hey, DL, what lake are you going to be fishing? What lake are you fishing this weekend? On Saturday for the Big Bass Battle. Oh, my goodness, guys. Joe Winkler says Lost Island. For me, DL Peck says Hubert Moss Lake, aka Moss Lake. Okay. All right. And what is your prediction of the big fish that you plan on bringing in? What is your prediction, DL? Texas Noob says, Money, did you give your prediction? My prediction for me, I'm counting on y'all choking and me coming in with something a little over 4 pounds and taking the win. That's my plan. So I'm counting on y'all breaking under pressure and then me coming in with a 4 something for the win. Texas Noob says, DL Peck fishing. Are we in Texas gonna let that ride? Oh my goodness, guys, and we got him. We got him. He slid right on in. I can't tell how good it's hooked. When we get to the boat, I know you can see the head shake. He has some baby bendation, but sometimes you can't tell how big they are till they get to the boat. We got some baby bendation on him. He's getting closer to the boat. He's pulling some drag now. Uh-oh, we might have him good. I think we got him. I think we're gonna get him to the boat, guys. We're gonna close it out with a fish on the line today. Let's go ahead and get the net ready. Oh my goodness. And we did it, guys. In the chat, who was it that said let's close out on the spy bait? There he goes. There he goes. Oh, let's see, guys. Can we get... Oh, my goodness. He is barely hooked. Bam. Just like that. We got him to the boat. I don't know if he's going to be an official Bass for Cash fish, but oh, my goodness, guys. You need to take a look at this right here. Do you want to see something gruesome? Let me make sure I don't participate in this. Look at the back on this fish. Do you guys see the back on that fish? Who wants to take a bite of that? All right, there we go, guys. We're closing it out. Ugh, look at that. It looks like something tried to eat that fish. Would you put that in some grease and eat it? With a little bit of salt and pepper on it? Let's go ahead and get this fish back in the water. Yeah, go on back to your friends. I don't want you hanging out with me. That fish is still strong though, guys. All right, there we go. One last fish to the boat for the day. Let's go ahead and lock it up. All right, so DL Peck, Texas Noob, Beards and Bass, and Joe Winkler. I'm gonna reach out to you guys so we can have a little meeting where we can make sure everybody has everything set and ready. See if you guys have any availability today or tomorrow. Probably take like 30 minutes or so. We'll get on a quick live link. And then on Friday, the plan is to have a Meet the Anglers, maybe around 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern time, 7, 8, 9, somewhere around in there, so that everybody can meet the anglers. So we have Beards and Bass is going to be representing Florida. Texas Noob and DL Peck Fishing are going to be representing Texas on 2 separate lakes. We have Joe Winkler that's going to represent Iowa. He's going to be fishing Lost Island. And then we have Chicken Hawk is going to be representing the state of Alabama, fishing on Lake Gunnersville. I will be out here on Lake Lanier. I'll be shooting for a 4 pound something between around 4 pounds or so, and hoping that the other guys choke. that is my hope, guys. In order for me to beat that Texas, Florida, Iowa, Alabama, they're out there with those big largemouth guys. So, I mean, my PB on this lake is a 5-pound, 11-ounce spotted bass, which has been kind of hard to come by. So I'm going to be doing a lot of running and gunning, a lot of moving. Texas Noop says that is a lot of pressure on Hawk to rep Bama. What's going on? Cody says, what's up? Chef Boy says, I'm late. Yeah, you late, Chef Boy. You missed the bendation was amazing today. I caught around a 4-pounder on a drop shot today. Then I closed it out on the last cast of the day with another fish. So we had a good time. We were out here for a good time. Not a long time. I think we were out here for maybe about 2 hours, I think. Living Out Loud says another great lot. Oh my goodness. They're schooling right there. They're schooling right at the boat. Come on, come on. Don't do it to me like that. Oh, they were schooling right at the boat, guys. That's why generally I do not put my rods completely away until I am definitely getting in the driver's seat. You know what I think happened? I think one of those fish came up and looked out of the water and saw that I had put my rods up and then decided to school. I think, oh my goodness, and they're doing it on the other side of the boat too. What do you guys think? Do you think these fish are actually doing, I think they're doing this on purpose, guys. I think they're coming and poking their little heads right out of the water and seeing that I'm packing up to leave. Now watch them come and start schooling on top on the other side. Ken said throw a walking bait. I had to throw the fastest thing I could pick up, Ken, which happened to be a chrome on chrome popper. You see that? Anybody know what that bait is? Pearson Bass said that was false bite sensation. I didn't even get a bite. I saw it with my eyes. Oh, goodness. Jam said they playing with your emotions. Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions. All right. All right, there you have it. So make sure you guys go to FishXLive.com. I want to give a big shout out to Living Out Loud, the podcast. Slid right on in, hit us with those super chats. That made Living Out Loud, the podcast. Shout out to LOL, the sponsor of today's live stream. We got an honorable mention going to Joe Winkler, one of the participants in the big bass battle, guys. So big shout out to Joe Winkler. Also want to give a big shout out to Clint Perry, the general of the money team. Slid right on in and hit you guys with those gifted memberships today, which gave some of you the opportunity to take 2 guesses on the fish, but you still didn't want that money, even with those extra guesses. All right, appreciate everybody for tuning in. We're growing and growing fast, guys. Make sure you go to FishXLive.com. Download the app for free. All right, make sure you download that app for free. Click the Tournaments tab, and you will see Big Bass Battle. Once you click on that, you will click on the link that says Watch Live. Once you click on that Watch Live tab, I want you to share the link to that Watch Live page with your family, friends. Put it on your social media. Let's blast this out there, guys, so we can have a lot of people in the chat and participating in Bass for Cash. We will be giving away some prizes and just having a great time, guys. This is going to be an event nothing like you've really seen before, guys. So we're going to have the anglers going back and forth with each other. You guys will be in the chat. We'll also be giving away prizes to the viewers, subscribers to the channel. So it's going to be a great time, all right? Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Gonna head out, and I'll see you guys on the next live stream.